It's important to keep in mind row spacing when you lay out your field. So since we're going to use the cub to cultivate it, we'd want to use a tractor with similar wheel spacing, tire spacing to plant it. And there were cedars and different things you could plant with on the attached to the cub. Now we measure center to center on the rear wheel, so that gives us 44 inches. You can kind of see halfway at 22 is right in the middle of the tractor where the gap in the cultivators are. So we'll show you a little bit about how this works. Now what Chris is going to do is he's going to drive down this field with the cultivators up in the air and just make tire marks. When he gets to the other side of the field, he'll turn around right down the center. And when you get past the last thing, turn around the field, don't matter, and come back up the next row. Past the last step, just make it easy. Come back up this other. Yeah, you got it. Pull up the cultivator when you turn. Yeah, you can put them down now. Yep. Put them down right now. Yeah, maybe not all the way. We'll see. About there or something. All right, try it out. The idea of the cultivators, of course, is to disturb the soil on either side of the plant and mechanically eliminating the weeds that have germinated, and also leave the soil puffy and not compacted, because all seeds like a firm seed bed, including weeds. So by getting rid of the firm seed bed for the weeds, it'll make it harder to germinate. So you can only cultivate but for so long until the plant grows taller than the front axle of the tractor. And hopefully by then, you've kind of made a stale seed bed out in your field, and of course certain crops will canopy towards each other and take up the space and shade out any other weed seeds. Although we do have a way of cultivating between the rows, which we'll show you in a minute. You can see when the cultivators and everything and the row spacing is set correctly, when he's all done, there won't be any tire marks in the field. In the event that the crops don't canopy over and require cultivating past the point that we can get over them with the cub, we have a couple different methods of cultivating in between the rows. So mechanically here we have the toy-built rear time tiller, which then can go between the crops and stir up the soil. We also have this one, which is a walking cultivator designed to be pulled by a horse, or in our case, we use a donkey.